Okay. Hey, I'm Thomas Ramsoy. I'm from Copenhagen, Denmark. I'm a PhD in neuropsychology and neurobiology by training, so I'm academic, but I'm an innovator by heart, and I like making disruptive technologies and to scale them up in different solutions. And this is my company, Neurons Incorporated, and I'd like to present our solution to one of the challenges for today. So the challenges is the System 1 challenge. We heard that perfectly yesterday from the brain users, but let me just recap some of this. First of all, we know that a lot of decisions for consumers are going on unconsciously. We know that we also have cognitive limitations, so bandwidth or bottleneck issues. We also know that we are subject to a lot of biases and heuristics. And this all together means that we have insufficient self-report. We are not always aware of why we choose as we choose, or even, maybe don't want to tell people as well. So we have a challenge to leverage different solutions to approach the unconscious, and this is what I want to do. What we need to have as a solution are methods that are scientifically validated. First of all, we need to have validation. The other thing is that the methods need to be reliable. And also, the availability issue is very important. So they need to be spoken in an available language. That's one thing. We need to have platforms that are available for use as users. And we also have this to be available as kind of price-wise as well. So one of the methods we are doing here is to, first of all, get away of all the cluttering language-wise. So who knows the difference between the ventral medial prefrontal cortex and orbital frontal cortex? Not many people. Who knows the difference between the nucleus accumbens and the ventral striatum? Not many people. Actually, they're two of the same structures. So just different names for it. So we don't need to speak that kind of language. We need to speak the language that we can understand the consumers on. So that would be attention. What are people paying attention to? What are they missing? Cognition. Is the information too complex? Do people learn? Do they retain? Do they recall the information you want them to? Once you have people's attention, what are their emotional responses? And most importantly, as my own research goes very much into, is to predict motivation. It's actually to see the responses in the brain, in people's physiological responses. Can we predict people's motivation to obtain more information, seek out the product, and even buy the product, and even the willingness to pay? That's my own job. And to get there, we have created a toolbox that we believe is a kind of a full toolbox to approach System 1 challenges. So let me walk you through those challenges, or different solutions. I2D2 is my invention. It's an invention that predicts bottom-up attention. You load an image to the algorithm, it predicts where people are going to look. So basically, this method predicts where people are going to look in different kinds of stimuli. It could be ads, it could be tabs, it could be shelves. But also, what we're doing on a beta level right now is to look at videos as well. So that means you can walk through a store, and it will predict where people are going to look. So one thing is looking, we also correlate this with actual sales numbers and retention factors as well. So this is a kind of a bottom-up attention prediction. So this is just an example of where this is still in beta, so we're interested also in doing collaboration with researchers and industry to develop these methods even more. The second thing we do is a neuromarketing omnibus. So this is the platform, for example, for the I2D2. You drag and drop the images, and it basically shows you, within a few seconds, the result. The neuromarketing omnibus is also a platform where we present kind of the possibility for you as users to register, to upload different materials. You drag and drop again. We have 10 different locations in the US now, testing on EEG, eye tracking, and also other methods if you're interested in that. And this is a way to track the progress of the kind of collection of the data. And within 2 to 3 weeks, we produce the results on scalable metrics, reliable metrics, and we have as a principle not to do with a black box, but have an open book. So every single metric we do, we provide the scientific references. So you can hire a professor from Yale to check us out, even with the data. You pay for the data, you get the data. Our last solution is the Neuromarketing Task Force, which is a kind of doing mobile studies, in-store studies, and so forth. We don't really have the time to show you all this. So this is where we do mobile studies as well. that's what we do. We also provide meta-analysis. So that's what we do here, and Units Incorporated. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you, Thomas.